Good morning class. We are studying lesson 7 of science, that is animal world. Yesterday we have completed the topic feeding habits of animals. I hope the topic is clear to you all. So today we will start the topic movement in animals. In this we try to understand why do animals move from one place to another, why there is a need arise for animals to move from one place to another, and how do they move, which body parts they use to move from one place to another. So let's start the topic. So student, let's start today's topic, movement in animals. Animals move from place to place. It means they cannot stay at one place. They need to move from place to place. But the question comes in mind, why do animals move? Let's read it. Animals need to move in order to search for food. So you all know that animal is a living thing and all living things need food. Animals cannot prepare their own food. They are dependent for their food on others like plant and other animals. So to search food, to find food, they need to move from one place to another. Second is to protect themselves and their babies from being hunted. It means if they stay at one place, they can easily be spotted by their enemy animals. Their babies can easily be hunted by their enemy animals. So they need to move from one place to another to protect themselves and their babies. So they cannot easily be spotted by other animals. To build resting and breeding places. Like all human being and other living things, animals also need resting places and breeding places. The place where they can take rest and the breeding place is the place where they can give birth to their new ones. So to build a resting place and breeding place, they need to move from one place to another. So it is clear why do animals move. But how do animals move? Means what parts of their body they use to move from one place to another. Why I ask this? Because there are so many different types of animal found on the earth and each animal use its own different part to move from, or you can say each category of animal use its own different part to move from one place to another. Like when we talk about fish, fish uses its fins to swim from one place to another. In the same way, when we talk about the birds, birds uses their wings to fly or to move from one place to another. In this way, different animals or different category of animals uses different body parts to move from one place to another. Let's read and understand it. Animals have different types of body parts or limbs for movement and different ways of moving from one place to another. What does it mean? It means the animal who lives on land, they uses their four limbs to move from one place to another. Animal who lives in water, they uses their fins or wings to swim from one place to another. In the same way, the birds uses their wings to fly. So different body parts are used by different animals and different ways of moving from one place to another. What does it mean? It means that they apply different ways, like some uses flying, some uses running, some uses swimming to move from one place to another. Insect. Let's read insect and try to understand it. Insects have 6 legs. They use their legs for movement. Insect is a creature who is having 6 legs in his body and it uses its legs for movement, means to move from one place to another it uses its 6 legs. Ants and cockroaches. Ants and cockroaches, grasshopper, butterflies and dragonflies also come in the category of insect. What organs they use? Ants and cockroaches crawl on their legs. Ants and cockroaches also have legs and they use their legs to move from one place to another. Grasshopper. Grasshopper uses its long hind legs for hopping. Basically, you all have seen grasshopper. It's green in color and the legs are a special kind of legs are found in the grasshopper body. It is very thin and long. So the legs of grasshoppers are called hind legs. The hind legs used by the grasshopper for hopping. It means grasshopper never walks. It hops, means jump from one place to another. Whenever the grasshopper needs to move, it starts hopping or jumping from one place to another. Now butterflies and dragonflies. Butterflies and dragonflies uses their wings to fly, means they need wings or they uses their wings to move from one place to another place. Wings of insects are different from those of birds. Yes, the wings found in the insect body is totally different from the wings found in the body of the birds. Like birds' body, the wings found in the bird's body have feather, bones, but the wings found in the insect body don't have feather and bones. They are very thin and generally in transparent look. Now, water animals. In water animals, first we will discuss about fish, whales and dolphins. What organs they use to move from one place to another. Fish, whales and dolphins have fins for swimming in water. So, the part of the body they uses for movement is fins. They basically uses fins. Insect uses legs, butterflies uses wings and fish and whales and dolphins uses fins for movement. So we can say this, they uses fins for swimming in water. So there are basically so many types of fins are found in the fish body. Let's read it. The two paired fins are used to move forward. The unpaired fins maintain balance and the tail fins help to change the direction of movement. You can see here in the diagram, all these are fins in the body of the fish. So these fins do different type of activities. Like the fins present over here, this fin is called pectoral and pelvic. The pectoral and pelvic fins come under the category of paired fins. Paired fins, as you have read, that it is used to move forward. Whenever fish need to move forward, it uses its paired fins. Now, anal fins and adipose fins are come under the category of unpaired fins. Unpaired fins basically maintain the balance of the body of the fish. Then comes tail fins. Tail fins basically used to change the direction of the fish. So here you can see so many types of fins are there and they are used for different purposes of movement. Now come to the next reptile, that is a snake. Snakes are reptiles and they do not have legs. You all know that a snake don't have legs and it comes under the category of reptiles. They have scales or plates on the underside of their bodies. So you can see here in the diagram also, the design you can see on the outer skin of the scale is called scales. This design is called scale. So scale or plates are found on the outer and inside of the body. These plates are attached to their ribs. Basically the plates found on the inner side of the insect body is attached to their ribs. When snakes move, these plates act like a feet. So this skin, outer skin of the snake body act like a feet and the outer skin is called scale. When snakes move, these plates act like a feet and ribs act like a legs. The ribs present on the inner side of the body, they act like a leg. So basically by using the plates and the ribs, or you can say scales and the ribs, the snake move from one place to another. Now today's last topic is frog. Frog have webbed feet. You can see here the feet of the frog. It is called webbed feet. So frogs have webbed feet to swim. But when on land, they jump with the help of their long hind legs. So basically this feet is used by the frog to swim in the water, and when the frog is on the land, it uses its long legs to jump. So student, here you can see some of the animals, those who uses different types of their body parts to move from one place to another. Rest of the animals we will discuss in the next class. If you have any queries, any confusion in this topic, you are free to ask me. Now I have prepared one worksheet which I will post in the classroom, and you have to do it. Whatever you have studied till now, it is on that basis. Do it and post in the classroom. Thank you, class.